Ooh, snuck up onions this time. Didn't announce it or anything. Or nothing. Didn't announce it or nothing. So, let some people get in this house. Got the hiccups. Well, I have one hiccup. Oh, acorns falling outside. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Hope you living the good life, laying around, being a fat cat. Is it clickbait? The title, maybe, maybe not. But yeah, bra size. We're gonna go with 16A. I think that's bra size. We got some stuff rolling in. Well, Lonnie came over today. We filmed on a Sunday, which we normally do not do. But coming back from vacation, oh man, I tell you, that's why we didn't get a Friday video. The meetup video was supposed to be for Friday, and then I was going to bust Heine and make the Windrock video that we filmed ages ago. Those videos are really hard creatively mined to get it in gear to edit those type videos. It's extremely hard. But hashtag fake news. This isn't the last video we'll ever post. I put a question mark. I didn't know if it was. I could pass away in my sleep tonight. Hello. And Becca's going to stand off camera and yell at me.
You want me to stand on camera and yell at you?
So, we got 420 people in here. Good gosh.
Wow.
But Lonnie came over today. We were trying to get caught up from being gone from vacation. That's extremely hard to do. And we was going to put the meetup video out for Friday. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. That's probably going to be tomorrow's video. I have to finish editing it in the morning. Then we're going to do the Windrock video for Friday. And Charlie Bellflower, thank you. And Charlie Bellflower gave me a good idea. Thank you for your donation. Charlie Bellflower donates all the time. He supports the channel like crazy. He's the biggest supporter that we have of all of our subscribers and patrons and everything. Charlie Bellflower holding it down. And we appreciate him a ton. So he gave us the diesel, the 3-cylinder Kubota diesel go-kart. And we're up to 536. And that's the most we've ever had in here, so that's crazy. But Charlie Bellflower gave us that crazy diesel mower that you haven't seen yet, actually. We're going to make a video of us playing on it, talking about the build, kind of explaining how we're going to do stuff, because there is a lot of parts we got to get. But I am going to start building the frame for that very soon and getting the turbo parts and junk like that. So, yeah. And Charlie Bellflower also had the idea of putting me, like, setting up camera and talking while I build engines, because engine builds after the next couple is going to be pretty boring. It's the same thing. I'm just putting a different cam in it or a different setup. So I think from now on, I'm going to put a GoPro on my chest, and I'm going to basically live build it, not live, but build this engine with a GoPro on my chest to get all the action, not film it with my nice camera, and just tell a story. You know, whether it's a funny story, a serious story, something about how God's worked in my life, whatever I want to tell, that's going to be my story time. And that's what we'll call it, engine build story time. I'll try to get some juicy stories for you, some funny ones, and I'm sure there'll be maybe multiple stories in one video. But I think that's a pretty good idea, so thank you, Charlie, for that. I did go to church tonight, and no, we went to church, Sunday school, and everything this morning, and then we had church tonight. We also had we got a play coming up at church, so if you're anywhere close to Sweetwater, Tennessee, come on down to Fairview Baptist Tabernacle on what dates? Cool.
27th and 28th.
27th and 28th, we're doing awesome. We do this walk-through drama every year, and it's pretty crazy. You'll get to see the Deuce, Lonnie's dirt bike, the Shredder will be in it, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. Someone said Dorito. I just got done eating some Doritos. We got 649 people in here. That is crazy. That clickbait worked pretty good.
What'd you name it?
The last video we will ever post. But it has like question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. You know, if you don't work the clickbait, and if you didn't notice on the last post that we put up on Instagram, read the hashtags. From now on, keep an eye on hashtags, because every couple posts I'm going to start writing the hashtags. Becca normally does all of our Instagram and Facebook posts. Our church has about 500 people, right, Becca, in the mornings?
Yeah.
Is that for both combined?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, no, we don't got 1,000 people coming on a Sunday morning.
No, the first service has like maybe 100 people in it.
Yeah, so we had to start doing at our church. Someone asked how many people came to our church. We have about 500 people, but we have 2 services. We had to break it up because we was having so many people come in for the normal service that we didn't have seating. And we even got a balcony that has a decent amount of seating. So they started doing, basically we have an early service and a late service. We go to Sunday school and then the late service. Sunday school breaks up the 2 services.
Mm-hmm.
Last video today. Yeah, this is the last video we'll ever post today. Okay, back to the Patriots game. Wasting my time like all your videos. Oh, Gregory Megaton came with a hot one. But yet you keep coming back, you douche. Sorry, that was rough. I'm at 7:42 now. Maybe I should start making my last videos ever all the time.
Maybe you should start talking about something important while you got all those people listening. Hey, tell me you're big with Quan.
Someone said lost subscriber. Who cares? I'm sure I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers in my day, so might as well get over that one. So our church, someone is asking what is going on. We have a big play. We call it the Judgment Day every year. It's a different theme every year. It's a walkthrough drama, and it's pretty sweet. So yeah. Future builds are the diesel. Well, I wouldn't. Would you call douche a cuss word? One guy said he never heard me cuss before.
I would.
It's not a cuss word. It's just not a classy word to say. Bubsification, thank you for your donation.
What's your coupon code, Harry?
My coupon code for Go Power Sports is Redbeard with a space in between it. We're changing that. All lowercase too. Redbeard. We're adding another discount code, RBG10. We should have done that from the get-go. I don't know why I didn't. But in our discount code for 1740 Beer Bomb is RBG15. That gets you 15% off. Yeah, there's a lot of people get butt hurt all the time about anything. I tell you, Rob Elliott, I appreciate it, man. It's people like you that's worth reading your comments. We had a guy on the last live stream that basically critiqued everything. He was like, I think he might have started with, I love your videos. I wish I screenshot it, and I have a bunch of screenshot of dumb comments on my computer. I need to start posting those. So this guy said he was mad because we was eating those chocolate covered blueberries. What'd he say about you, Becca? Do you remember?
Shouldn't be eating them.
Yeah, he said that I think he said something else. I don't know. He talked crap about Becca. He talked crap about me eating stuff. He said, don't do it in the garage. He said all this junk. No one gives a crap about my life other than this garage. So why would I do a live stream anywhere else? But someone keeps saying pegboard or toolbox for tool storage. I have no clue what you're talking about there, bud.
This means water.
Yeah, we've dropped pretty hardcore to 488. We peaked hard at 725, and then we dropped right in the ditch. So, no, you cannot be a moderator.
I need to be one.
No jack wagon. Someone said original Little Red versus Braxton's Little Red. That'd be a good video with Lonnie driving the original Little Red because, you know, fat guy problems. Little Red's still, I'm telling you, still really fun to beat around on. I haven't blocked no one on this this live stream yet. I tell you, I don't know if you fellers have mosquitoes bad where you're at, but they are the worst thing ever in this location. I tell you. Bubsification, thank you for your donation, and there's always going to be haters. Like they say, hate is going to hate and play is going to play. You know what I'm saying, baby? One thing, someone told me to tell a story about what the Lord has done in the house. Or not done in the house, done for me this week. Lord blessed us with something huge this week. I can't really get into the details, but basically, we are going to be able in 1 week to pay off the garage addition, which blows my mind. I thought that was going to be, 5 months down the road, and that was another big thing. It sucked to go in debt. I mean, I love this garage. It's amazing to have this garage. It's not big enough, obviously. We've outgrown it again. But there's mosquitoes in this garage today, by the way. They're flying around. They're biting me. I'm tired of it. But so God has blessed us tremendously with being able to pay off the garage. It's a thing I can't talk about. It's nothing to do with YouTube, nothing to do with sponsors or anything, how it happened, but it was just a blessing in disguise, and it's amazing. We'll be able to pay the garage off, which is a huge debt off of us. That's our biggest bill other than our house payment, was because I paid so much on this garage to get it done. So now that means next year, that opens us up to be able to hopefully buy some land next year, the first quarter of next year, buy a nice, I don't know how many acres. Land is crazy high right now. I'd like to get 20 acres and us to start building our own tracks. I want some woods. I would like to have a little bit of field, a lot of woods. I wouldn't care if it was all woods, honestly, because you can have way better tracks in woods. So the plan is to buy some property that we can have awesome trails. No one can gripe at us. We can go out there. We can go crazy. We can ride all day long. No big deal. Then what I would like to do is build a shop there, and then eventually build us a house there. The thing about, and that would be a long time off. I don't know how long it'd be. We'd have to pay the land off or pay it down to be able to build a garage on it, I'm guessing, because you have to have something that's worth the money that, if I was to build a $20,000 garage, let's say, my garage would cost about $25,000 to $30,000 for the garage I'd want to build. Dustin Davison, thank you so much for your donation. I think I seen someone else's. Sorry, I didn't mean to. And Zach Hillman, thank you so much for donating. Every little bit helps. We appreciate every donation that comes in. I'm telling you, stuff gets expensive around here. But we're hoping that will grow in so we can build a $30,000 garage, let's say, which would be a massive crazy shop. We could have multiple and you can, yeah. If someone's saying, can we pay to ride on your future property? That would be the thing. We could host events at my property. Of course, the garage would be off limits. You wouldn't be able to come in the garage or nothing because you don't know who's going to show up that might steal something. And, the more eyes you see, we got security here. We'd have even better security there, cameras and whatnot. But, yeah, that would be the goal, is to have awesome, huge get-togethers on my property where no one can, get mad at us making noise and stuff. Someone asked about my welder, by the way. My welder is an Everlast MIG-TIG stick combo. We don't use the TIG side of it because I haven't went and got me a straight argon bottle. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Something's messing up. What's going on here? Okay. Stream messed up for a second. I don't know why. It says we got a healthy data stream and everything. Dorito and the Lucha Cabre. Viva el Lucha Cabre. I'm horrible with Spanish. It stopped for a minute. Well, it's good now, it seems like. It completely stopped there for a second. Because Rambler, thank you for your donation. Been enjoying and supporting the channel for a while now. Keep it up. I appreciate it. I hated missing Friday's video, by the way, but it just had to happen. I just couldn't get it done. I built a fully built Tillotson. That is for the new Coleman BT 200X. That's a crazy built Tillotson. I'm about to start porting ahead for it. Hopefully tomorrow. Lonnie's engine's almost built. I hate my torque wrench with a passion. Anybody wants a torque wrench, let me know. We'll give away my crappy Harbor Freight torque wrench. I never trusted that thing the first time. I got nicer torque wrenches, some good quality torque wrenches, other than my 1/4 inch, which you have to use on small engines, because I had to run down to Harbor Freight and get one day, because that was the only store that sold a 1/4 inch torque wrench. How do you grease your chains? I use chain lube in a can. It just sprays, and I just turn pull the back tire off the ground, run the bike, and spray it, and it's good. Corn dogs in the house, baby. And Todd, we have not drove the Super Scoot since we put it together. See, I want everybody, we explain this a million times, of course, but I want everybody to explain how builds go and when stuff goes wrong. Just real quick, I'm just going to touch on this. Like the mini chopper, we got it out and rode it today. We was going to see what it would take to break the mini chopper. Like jump the driveway, do all the stuff, and we started riding it and realized how great of a project it is and that we're idiots if we tear it apart for the parts. So we're actually going to finish reviving the mini chopper. It's getting painted next week. I found a guy, one of my good buddies, is going to start painting all my stuff, which is a huge headache off of our shoulders. I can go over there and film him, and it'd be great. I don't have to mess with it. I hooked him up with a really sweet paint gun that Eastwood sent us and some paint supplies to do my builds with, and so that's going to be pretty sweet. We're not quitting. It's clickbait. Title was clickbait. But so like stuff with the Super Scoot, it should have had the final video. It's getting one more big video and then it's gone. As Amataz, I don't know, from Australia, let me know when you and the fam can come to Australia for a visit. I would love to. Probably be a while, but I would love to go to Australia one of these years. The differential, what little bit we've rode, it works great. It works awesome. Only time will tell if it lasts, through a beating, but I plan on getting it out, doing the charging system on it, and then it's done pretty much. Keith Rogers, thank you, man. My Home Depot didn't have the torque wrenches in stock. 1/4 inch drive. I got to have 1/4 inch, but my mom is clickbait. But like the shifter, the big shifter car, that thing, I hate it with a passion. And, it's just like, good gosh, I don't want to mess with it. That's why you haven't seen it. I'd like to see you get a Falcon mini bike. I think Falcon mini bike and do a build series. I've never even heard of a Falcon. I'm not too big, like, I don't know a ton of brands of stuff. I know what's popular. Falcon mini bike. Oh my gosh, I knocked over. So a Falcon looks like a Baja or something. Yeah, a Falcon's basically a Baja from what it looks like. But thank you for your donation. Rebel Wrath 81. Thank you for your donation. Consider me baited, baby. I did it as a funny clickbait. Most time if I do it, like Braxton's go-kart was stupid. World's fastest go-kart, world's most powerful go-kart. But what was I saying before that? Oh, so builds. Sometimes we get to a build like that one I hate so much, that shifter cart. I don't hate the engine. The engine's awesome. The frame, I never liked it from the get-go, the single A-arm. I don't want to put the time into building an upper A-arm for it. And it's just, I don't know. I'm so aggravated with that thing. I'm really at the point of yanking the engine off, selling the frame for dirt cheap, taking all my new parts off of it, selling the frame for like, $100, and then just putting that engine on something it's worth being on. I don't want to modify that frame. We rig stuff just for the heck of it, and I'm not that type of person. I'm telling you, it eats me up rigging stuff. You might think I rig stuff, but I don't in my mind, and it burns me up. This is coffee, by the way. Someone asked me. I got a lot of work to do tonight before I can go to bed, so. Someone said, is a front engine go-kart complicated build? just wondering for a project. It isn't. You just got to run a long chain from front to back. Do a jack shaft and have like multiple chain tensioners on it. What I'm sure we'll do on a front engine go-kart. It'd be pretty sweet. But smash the like button, hit that baby. Let's get some likes up in this hizzy. If anybody wants to get your question answered, you can do super chat. We've had a lot of donations tonight. We love it. But yeah, we appreciate everybody that's donated. We have a lot of donations tonight, and that's going to help out buying the turbo for the diesel. We already got the turbo for the 670. I sold the Deuce. Good old Bat Out of Hell Racing. Bought the Deuce and did some trading. We got his cart coming. We're doing some crazy stuff to it when it gets here, but that will give us the money to buy the wheels and tires for this buggy build I'm wanting to do. And the reverse track is coming on the channel. Doing the, like a, whatever you call those, slingshot build. Yeah. So the Deuce will be gone, unfortunately, but we're going to build another 670. We're slapping on a turbo on it. It's going to be stupid. And street legal mini bike. Okay, thank you for reminding me of that, North Idaho guy. I actually got the street tires put on the street bike. The street bike's fully ready to go. It just needs a gas tank on it. That gas tank, I patched the hose. I put a fuel bung in it, or a threads in it for a gas cap now. It just left today to go to paint. So the guy's body working it and painting it had a few dents, and that's stuff I don't have to do. Oh, man, that's such a weight off my shoulders. I hate painting stuff. Pretty decent at rattle cannon, but I've never tried to paint anything with like a paint gun. And Eastwood sent us a crazy good paint gun. Thank you, Matthew Bentley. You're the reason my wife hates how much money I spend and time I spend in the garage. Well, I'm glad I can be that guy. Ordered the 10s. Oh, Nate Ode supporting us. This guy already sent me the address. He said Torque Wrench won on live stream. Thanks so much. All right, you're getting it. Did you tell him he won it, Becca? What? Did you tell him he won the Torque Wrench? Huh? Yeah. Okay. All right, you won it. I didn't know you did, but you did. The tires we put on the Trailmaster Street Legal Mini Bike are the long life tires Go Power Sports have. They're like street treaded tires. They're freaking sweet. You wait till you see this bike. I put them on today really fast, and I love it. So the gas tank's off getting painted. As soon as it comes back, I'm throwing it on, and the bike can go get, start the process of getting registered. I'm going to try to hide a GoPro or wear a GoPro in there when I talk to the lady, and get that thing street legal, and then we'll be riding that thing all the time. We're going to try to do a moto vlog at least once a week when it's running until it gets so cold. Then I won't be able to do it. But and then Lonnie's bike, the gas tank went off for Lonnie's bike. We basically tore down the 301 mini bike. We stole the gas tank off of it for Lonnie's bike, and then the 301's going to get 301's going to get revamped because it's always had a knock, and it doesn't make sense. I've taken that engine apart again. Something's making contact, and I'm hoping it's the valves hitting the valve cover, which really don't make sense. We don't have that aggressive of a cam in it. But the 301 is going to get revamped. Monster Moto is sending us two 212 bikes and possibly some other bikes here in the future. So we got some stuff rolling with Monster Moto. So we're actually going to redo the 301 mini bike on a Monster Moto 212 frame. It's going to be stupid, stupid mean. I'll tell you that much. Because that 301 was awesome. It's just that torque converter, something wasn't right with it. It engages way too soon. Like I'm telling you, you touch the throttle and the thing would take off. So power-wise, the thing was stupid awesome. But yeah. No, this isn't the last video. But we have a lot of, we have a how to do a mild port job on a head video coming up very soon. I'm going to, what else? We're going to do all kinds of how-to videos. We got a secret engine over here that is crazy. It's, we're the first ones to have it. People on Patreon know what it is, but it is pretty sweet. Plastic dip the GoPro chest case. No one should see the red light. Yeah, that would be pretty good. But my GoPros doesn't have the steel case. They're GoPros now are just waterproof open cameras. Is the cam hitting the crankshaft? No, I've opened it up, looked for any kind of scrapes. Is the cam hitting the rod, the cam hitting the crank, cam hitting the block, rod hitting the block? I can't find nothing. I can't find anything in it. I'm thinking the valves might be hitting the valve cover. I don't know. I'm gonna fully strip it down and we'll check tolerances on everything, and hopefully get that thing, son of a gun, running. Someone's asking about the King Quad. We was gonna do some videos on the King Quad, but it's hard to make interesting videos on vehicles like that don't have a ton of stuff to do to them. So we're actually going to be selling the King Quad soon to bring more money in to do these builds. The diesel build's a huge money spender. We got to find a zero-turn mower with a different style hydraulic setup on it, unless I can convert the hydraulics that's on this mower to the style we want. I hope so. Yeah. Marty Fowler. Some people say the dumbest stuff. He said, so I guess his last video, I'll unsubscribe. Or you could just stay subscribed and not be a butthurt. It was a joke. Yeah, I'm doing it on the computer camera because this Logitech camera is so much better quality than like my phone or something. My phone's actually got really good quality. It's just the internet dropping. The garage barely gets the Wi-Fi, and I don't think cell phone service is great for doing YouTube live streams. Chris Crowder, thank you so much for your donation. I love to leap of faith and do something you're passionate about. The least thing: sport, good entertainment, education. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad that so many people watch our videos to learn how. I mean, we're constantly learning stuff, so it ain't like I never want to come off like I'm a know-it-all and all this junk, because that is no way, shape, or form what we're trying to do. The biggest reason I started doing this is I couldn't find my own answers. I was trying to look for this stuff, and I was like, why does this not work with this and this and this? And man, there's so much information on these small engines. There's so many more videos I haven't done that needs to be out there because people does not know. So another thing, Thomas Huff, you're asking how to donate. There's a money sign under the chat. It's called Super Chat. That's how you do it. You can pay and basically write a letter to us or a comment we're definitely going to see. Also, like on this bike. So you remember on the Trailmaster we did the testing, the 0 to top speed, then we put the stage 1 kit on it and stuff. So we're doing the same thing on this BT200X from Coleman because it's going to be a little bit more interesting than a Tillotson because it's so heavily governed from factory. And they weld in the throttle stop screw, which is completely stupid on their part. And they put a jet that you can't just take out with a screwdriver anymore. You have to basically use like some kind of easy out or something. So and we are doing a slam lawnmower build. We already got it outside, actually. Going to build a stupid fast, awesome slam, like more of a show lawnmower that's going to be crazy. But this Coleman bike basically is going to be the best testing to do the Tillotson swap on and all those testings. So this is going to be a better series than Lonnie's bike. So basically, Lonnie's bike, instead of putting the Tillotson on it and trying it, we're just putting a stupid built Hemi Predator on it next week. And Lonnie's is gonna flip out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna surprise him. I'm not gonna tell him his bike's done, and I'm gonna wait one afternoon when he's home from work. Thank you, Mitchell Southern. Did I say that right? I appreciate your donation. But yeah, on Lonnie's bike, we're putting this built Predator on it that I'm almost done building. I'm just waiting on my new torque wrench to get here so I can make sure that rod's torqued right and get all other parts put on it. And then I'm going to run down the road and surprise Lonnie with it. Like, he obviously knows he's getting it and stuff, but when I pull up on this freaking meaner than a snake mini bike and let him ride it right after work one day, I think it'll make his day. It's going to be crazy fast. That Trailmaster's already awesome. Nice. I ask you if you ever built with hydraulics, it will be the most powerful and speed you ever dealt with. Are you talking about like a go-kart with hydraulics? I've never messed with hydraulics, period. The diesel will have hydraulics. It'll be steered and drove like a zero turn. Lonnie is, because this bike is, got to port the head tomorrow on the There's going to be videos. People are still tied up. It was a lie. It's clickbait, baby. But I'm porting Lonnie's head tomorrow. That's going to be pretty sick. I'm not doing something crazy on it. I'm going to just like clean up the edges and just open the ports up a tiny bit. So that's all you need with most cams on the market. And then I got to basically just reassemble it. And we're waiting for the gas tank to get back from paint. It left today with the gas tank for the Trailmaster, the street legal build, my street legal build. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. Put a plow on a go-kart for winter. I would, but we get no snow ever. Do you still work at Ford? No, I've been doing this full time for a little over a year now, and it's been God's blessings with it. That's for sure. Watch my subscriber amount fall rapidly tonight because people's like, "Oh, I forgot to subscribe to this Jack Weasel." His last video, now I can unsubscribe. Put a soft tail on the mini chopper. The frame isn't worth doing that. We will do a few things to it, but it's almost done. And we are not getting snow now. We'll get one snow a year if we're lucky. We'll get a couple inches. Yeah, so people's asking about the BT200X, by the way. It's the same exact thing as the Coleman CT200U-EX. It's not that crazy. It's a way better bike. I would buy this one over any of them. It's an awesome looking bike. It feels like you're riding the EX model, though. Nothing different. Same. You sit on the bike the same. Everything's the same on it, except they do more restrictive stuff now, like welding that throttle stop. We pulled out the throttle stop. This is clickbait, by the way. Someone else is asking. We pulled the throttle stop screw. We cut it out, and basically we gained, what was it? I think it was 8 miles per hour by removing that screw. But we had to cut it out because of Coleman blocking it. So it's going to be a really good time doing these videos on this one because you're going to see a lot huger jumps in the time when we remove the governor. Someone again is wanting me to explain the title. Clickbait. So good old CJ, who almost died. He didn't almost die. He just dropped off here. That would be pretty sick. I'm saving that. And that may be on the to-do list. But the mini chopper is a Schwinn bike frame. And we drove it today and the thing runs sweet. So Ted Bates, the balance shaft, you can leave it in or take it out. It's not going to hurt anything. It's going to vibrate with or without it. Basically, you're slinging just weight in there with that, and you don't need that. For 3,600 RPMs running on a tiller, it's perfectly fine, but you want to pull that balance shaft out, and it's nice if you would spend $140 and get your crankshaft balanced. Dorito and the Lucha Cabre. I get tied up on that last word. I have lower and upper A-arms and other parts for you, bud. We would love to have them. Thank you for your donation, too, by the way. That's one thing we want to do is get a four-wheeler. Use the front end off of it to do a little go-kart. Because that's, there's junkyards with four-wheelers. It'd be really quick to go get A-arms and stuff off four-wheeler and show you guys how easy it'd be to put. We're always trying to up our fab game and our just knowledge on suspensions. The twin engine's about to come back in the garage very, very soon and get the front end finally fixed on it. And then we can finally paint it and get it off the channel. But for custom chassis cage work coming up, looking forward to it. Yes, Caleb Schoonover. We have it was going to be a single-seater buggy, and it's actually going to be a twin, or like a two-person buggy, I think, and it's going to be awesome. It's coming up real soon, built from the ground up, and a custom crazy diesel vehicle built from the ground up. Thomas Huff. I love the videos. You have great builds with great detail on the little things that most look over. Thanks. Whoa, where'd you go? Sorry. He said, "Thanks for giving me inspiration to build all my mini bikes and go-karts for me and my friends." You are welcome, man. That's what I love to see is people getting while we're doing these videos. And like, while we don't have, said in the last video, channels like Cards and Cameras, they got huge success and stuff, and they do these, more off the wall builds that um, everybody doesn't do. But that's their little niche. That's what they found that they're good at, and God bless them. They're done really good with it, done better than us, probably better than we'll ever do. But that's not God's plan for me, and that's not my plan for this channel. I wanted to teach people and the knowledge to be there. I want the entertainment to be there to pull in a different crowd. Because we want to grow, of course. We want to get bigger so we can afford to do bigger and crazier builds. But, yeah, so that's the reason we don't have that's the reason we don't have the huge fan base like they do, is because we're doing more of like teaching you how to do something, sharing the knowledge. And of course, that stuff doesn't grow you as fast. But like I said, they found a niche. They're doing good at it. God bless them. They're doing good. They're doing better than us, as I said. We're not doing bad. I'm happy with where God's brought me. He'll build me if if he wants me to go further on YouTube, he'll build me. If he doesn't want to, if he don't think I'm ready, then I'll stay right where I'm at, and I got to be satisfied with that. Stacy, the racing lawnmower we're building, it's not really a racing lawnmower. It's more of like, what would you call it? Stance, kind of. But it's going to be crazy fast and just awesome and stupid awesome, Josh 6.0, I had some frames for sale, but I think Bubsification is getting them from me. Jason Brown, thanks for helping me out with my midlife crisis 18-horse go-kart, and I've already flipped it over once. I'm glad I can help you with that. Not the flip, but getting you hooked. But yeah, so we got some cool engines coming up on the channel. They're going on stuff very soon. That high torque 420 is still sitting over there. It's like, man, I tell you, I cannot get it in here, fat stuff in here, like to do. I got a million things to do. Mr. Turbo 458, thank you for your donation to help with the turbo build. Oh, thank you. He donated some money to help with our turbo build, because I tell you, we got a lot of builds coming up, and they're pricey. That's why we had to sell the Deuce. We have a custom build go-kart for my niece and my nephew. When I built that dingo for him, that wasn't just a free go-kart he got. They paid for it, but they did get it for a crazy good deal because they're family and things like that. But I want to do those customer builds to show you guys that we're still trying to be a shop. We're still trying to do cool stuff. I'm building my niece one, his sister, a Murray Explorer frame. It needs to go to powder coat this week. That's getting done. So Charlie Bellflower should do a giveaway. Back up. What should we give away there, sweet cheeks? What should we give away? And if we get the property next year, I would love to it'd be a while for this could happen, but asphalt a long strip, depending on how flat it is, and do a drag strip. Yeah. Have like everything. Woods races. Look at that mosquito. Got him. Okay. I'm trying to think of something to give away. Charlie Bellflower, putting it on my soul. I can't. I could ship an engine. How about this? Okay, whoever wins this is going to have to wait a week or so to get it. But
what if you chose super chat, like a winner from super
yeah,
wait, first click on it and see if you can see everybody.
I can pull up every super chat.
Okay.
Okay, so this giveaway is only for the super chats. So you got another 10 minutes to get in on this if you want to. You don't have to. But Lonnie's stock Trailmaster engine, that it's meaner than poo. I rode it to church tonight, actually, because we had to practice for this certain scene that we needed in. And it rips. So it's just a stock, pretty much 6.5 horse with the no governor, 18-pound springs. It's got a jet on it. It'll come with a header and a muffler. And it's got the Go Power Sports air filter on it. Super chats only can win that tonight. In 10 minutes I'm at 39 minutes and 51 seconds right now. When it hits 50 minutes, I'm going to call out a super chat person to give this engine away. For the rest of the people that don't want to do a super chat, that's perfectly fine. But these engines, they cost quite a bit, actually. Just to ship an engine. It's probably going to cost us $40-50.
Yeah.
So you got to think, we've gotten really good super chats tonight. We're super happy with that. It's awesome. That helps builds out tremendously. So for their donations, we're going to give away the engine off of Lonnie's Trailmaster. It'll be about a week to 2 weeks before it ships because we have to do the videos. However, George Truzzi the fourth just donated $30. So we thank you so much. But we will give something else away. So the engine's the big one to the super chat.
Air filter? Is it coming from jet?
Yeah, and we'll do also in 10 minutes. This is for everybody. This giveaway, we'll do a stage 1 kit. Header, jet, air filter, and air filter adapter.
What do you say all that?
Huh?
Why can't we just do the air filter? It's easy to ship.
Oh, I got Jet's laying over there. Who cares?
Yeah, but the header is what's going to be.
I've already said it. Becca's just sitting over there. Just,
I run this business.
No, she doesn't. Okay, if she runs this business, I will not work all week, and we'll see what gets done. How about that? Video-wise and work-wise. How about that? So Super Chats only can win Lonnie's engine off the stock engine, not the built one. Don't go crazy on me. The stock engine, someone can win it, and it runs right now 48 mile per hour. It pulls hard. It's a nice little engine. I will have to drain the gas and oil out of it, so you will get it bone dry, baby boy. Just let you know. Super Chat is located under the where you comment. So yeah. So recap for people just coming in. I'm giving away Lonnie's stock Trailmaster engine. It's a 196cc, really good engine actually. What was I saying? Oh yeah. It'll come with a header, the muffler, the RLV muffler. It'll have it's already jetted. It already has the air filter kit on it. So Lonnie's stock 196cc. It also has 18-pound valve springs in it. Nate Kilgore donating, saying, "Send it, baby." Nate's got some luck on this channel, so you better watch out for Nate. I tell you, he's won some stuff before. But super chats only for the engine. Then when we hit the 50-minute mark, we'll after we give away the engine, we'll also be giving away a stage 1 kit just to anybody, which is jet, air filter adapter, and header. Joe Hun just donated $10. We appreciate it. Couldn't send even amount from mobile. Drawing a comment to win stage 1 kit. Does that mean that's what you're doing for it? Becca, what? So what are we doing for the stage 1? Skylar Talton, love your work / patron. Thank you. Huh?
Is that not what you called it?
Stage 1 kit. Yeah, but what did you say? We're drawing it. How are we drawing it?
We're not physically drawing it. We're going to choose a winner.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's hard to live with women sometimes. Andrew Botrail, talk about your feelings on a reverse track build. We're doing a reverse track build one day soon. I want it so bad, George. Thank you. Joseph Stewart, doesn't matter the amount. It doesn't. Whatever. It don't matter if you do $1. Enjoy your videos. Love that Yalla Cart. Yalla Cart's about to be Bad Out Hell Racing's. We love it too. We just we have stuff we really want to build, and that's what that's how we got to do it. Why do you keep skipping my question? I didn't skip that one, baby. I didn't see it. There's a lot of people get mad all the time because they say that I'm skipping. I'm not. I want to put that stage 1 kit on my snowblower. I want to put a stage 1 kit on my pressure washer to see if I can up the pit. Just curious if it'll blow up the pump or what. I wanted to pull the governor and put 18-pound valve springs on one and do a performance kit. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Seahall, we always have the sticker packs for sale. I think we lowered the price of them. We were selling them a little bit higher than we should have. What is it, like $15 now, Becca, for 4 stickers?
We We don't have 4 stickers. We only have 3.
Well, we do have 4 stickers. Yes, it's 4 stickers. We're getting some of the ones made. I have some right now. We have like 3 or 4.
They're not cracking.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
How do you enter for the engine giveaway? You just got to be a super chat, which means there's a little money sign under your comment thing. You can hit that. You can donate $1 if you want. You can donate $5,000. That's what we recommend.
It's gonna cost us some money to ship it.
But you got to think it's going to cost us about $40-50 to ship this engine. So that's why we're doing it for super chats only. It's Lonnie Stock Trailmaster 196cc. It's got 18-pound springs, no governor, the Stage 1 kit from Go Power Sports.
I thought you said Coleman.
I
thought you said Stock Coleman.
No, Lonnie's engine. Off his mini bike.
Wrote it in the comments.
Oh, Becca's hearing stuff wrong line in the comments. I'm late. Is there news of stopping? No. People still coming in thinking I'm quitting. How do we get stickers, hats, and shirts? I wish we had hats and shirts. We need to everybody who wants a shirt and hat, call Strange Planet. Like, email them, say, hey, I want a Redbeard's Garage shirt, I want a Redbeard's Garage hat. Hit them up, knock them up so they'll open our store back up. It's hard to get a hold of them people. Tom, you know your last name. Thank you for your donation. You've entered. You got about 4 minutes, about 3 minutes and 40 seconds to enter to win the engine.
All right, super chat. You can highlight all their names and do the random.
Can you?
Miser, yeah.
Fan 1701. He drove crazy long ways to come to our meetup. I don't know if it's his or his parents had a sweet Cadillac. He donated, so you're in it to win it, baby. I'll have anybody sign that engine you want. But yeah, Lonnie will sign the engine if you want him to. Lonnie, I'm telling you, he's about to have a mean little bike. My Ethel wants RBG underwear. She loves you guys. Christopher, got a Yerf dog. That engine would be great on. Thank you so much for your donations. Clay, thank you for your donation. You got about 3 minutes to enter to win this puppy. I call it a stage 1.5 because it's got the 18-pound springs, no governor. Could you finally put a motor on a rolling chassis? Could finally put a motor on a rolling chassis. That's what I hope it goes to someone that is needing it. Michael Tucker, thank you for your donation. All right, I'm gonna stop reading donations for a second because people are probably getting annoyed. Your donations, I do see them, and we're about to pull them out here in just a spell. Ever heard of a Manco Helix? I have. Isn't that like is it 2-seater? Becca's got. She got embarrassed. I can't tell you. I wish you could have seen it. What if they could see something reflecting in the background? But yeah, I have seen that Manco Helix. I can't remember off the top of my head what it looks like. I know it's suspension, but I can't remember. Yeah, whoever wins it, if you want us to sign it, we'll sign it. You know, that's up to you. I don't want to knock down the value of it by us signing it. It's going to be nice. Still slapping them out. So, update again. We're not quitting YouTube for people that just tuned in. We got a diesel that Charlie Bellflower gave us, and it's going to be a crazy awesome build. That's going to be super exciting. Then we got the 2-seater long travel suspension buggy. George, by the way, said he needs it bad. So, maybe he'll win that puppy. We're going to do a randomizer, by the way. It'll randomly select somebody. We won't select them. Randomly select one of the super chats. You got about a minute and a half to enter. No, you got a minute left. A minute to be a super chat to win the engine. It can be $1. It can be 50 cents. I don't care. So, yeah, the diesel build's coming up really soon. That's what I'm excited for. We're about to start building the frame this week because I got to have some. We're going to FabTech. We'll be at FabTech in Atlanta at the Quantum booth for most of the day. So come down and see us. Paul says he donated and said, my son loves your show. He needs an engine for his mini bike. Show and hobby keeps him out of trouble. I do hear you there. I think it will. Honestly, if you can get your kids into this hobby, they spend money, but what hobby are you not going to? And it teaches them awesome stuff. And Makes them awesome people. That's for sure. Well, till something breaks and you say a bad word. But we got to use this weld table as much as possible. And we're going to start building the diesel cart frame. It's different, so it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm excited for it. Does iPhone make my butt look big? I'd say so. Yeah, the meetup video hopefully will be out tomorrow. I'm trying to get that thing done. You got to hang in there with me, guys. I think a lot of people have multiple people on their channels. It's lonesome me. I got to build the stuff. I got to weld the stuff. I got to buy the stuff. I got to edit the stuff. It gets pretty rough. Okay, so time is up. Oh, that guy got in right at the nick of time. Okay, time is up. I got to pull up all my super chats. Let's see here. Open super chats in a extra window. Where did I do that at? You better start super chatting if you want to get in this, because it's going to take me about 3 hours to. Oh gosh, close.
I tried to look in there, but I couldn't figure it out.
Oh my gosh. So, give me a second, guys. Daniel just got in there. Oh, some more people's getting in there. I'm trying to. I can't remember. Right, oh, there it is. Okay, I found the super chat. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just highlight it all.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go get a randomizer. Okay. Okay.
It said randomizer. You click random selection.
Would you hush? What would I put? Randomizer
name.
How am I going to get each other name?
What?
Okay. Each on a separate line. All right, here we go, guys. Charlie Bellflower is always the first one. All right, here we go. I'm putting them in the randomizer, and we're going to see. I'm going to see if this will work. Are you guys ready? Are you scared? Ooh, it did work. Okay.
I'm so excited.
All right, so we are now, the last one was Stephen Williams. He was the last one to get entered. He donated, maybe?
Just do it.
Okay, so the winner of the engine is, are you ready? Drum roll, please. It picked him, but where? Oh my gosh. Let me look. I see who it picked, but I want to make sure it was actually a person. I mean, it had to be just a random person.
Wait, go back up.
Nope.
Was it part of that guy's name?
I don't know. I'm looking for just a single name at first. All right, I'm looking, guys. I don't think the randomizer worked out like we.
Just click it again until it pops up a name.
Okay, it did. It did a comment is what it did. So the first one was NOU. Oh boy. Now we gotta find this. I'm trying to find it. Everybody's probably hanging on the edge of their seat. Trying to find it, guys. I was hoping Super Chat would pull up like everybody that we. So really, that's who won.
Because I don't see the other thing at all.
So let me see. I'm trying to make sure this randomizer is working right. I think we found out who the winner is. I'm looking.
Oh, right there it is.
Where?
Back up. That guy right there. No. Down. Right there. NOU.
Okay, so NOU. No, I don't know. NOU was his YouTube name. NOU.
I'll see if I can tag you.
My wife's gonna go in and see if she can tag you. NOU won the engine off the Lonnie's Trailmaster. So make sure she's gonna tag you. She might message you on here. I don't know. Oh, NRU. Yeah, I just seen him. He said he's been needing it so bad for his mini bike. That's awesome that you won it. Yeah, we didn't know. It was like NOU, and we went through and we didn't see him. So it was like, oh my, where is he at? So we actually picked another person, but I didn't want to say the name because I wanted to give it to the original first winner. But NOU, new? No, new, not new. Yeah, email us, and you got to have proof that it's your, that it is you somehow, and we'll get that engine sent out. It's going to take about a week to 2 weeks to send it because we got to get Lonnie's bike all put together with his new engine before we can mail it out, of course. It should be coming off his bike this week, though. I would assume it would mail out this week. Make sure, we'll put a note in there. We'll put some stickers and stuff. Make sure you put oil in it because it will not have oil.
For the stage 1 kit, have them comment like me, like one short word so we can decipher in the randomizer.
How will we do that, though?
The same way we just did. We'll just go through and highlight it.
Okay, starting now, you're entered. Everybody who puts the word ME is entered to win the stage 1 kit. So start putting me in the comments. We're going to take the comments, put them in a randomizer for the stage 1 kit.
For 1 minute.
For 1 minute. We're going to start it, and I know I'm faster than you guys, but put the word me in the comments. One time. And we'll throw you in a randomizer. Here they go. So me for 1 minute. So we're going to stop when my timer hits 57:36. That'll be 1 full minute from now. Just slam them me's out, baby. Stage 1 kit, header, jet, RLV muffler, and the air filter and air filter adapter. They're coming. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
You need to scroll back to the top so when you say 1, you're down at the very bottom. When you say time's up. Whoa.
Okay, I see where it first got started. Let me just start here.
Yeah.
Alright, so y'all got about 25 seconds.
Where's your timer at?
I'm looking at the elapsed time. But yeah, NOU now. How would you say that? New? No? Make sure to please get a hold of us at Greg at RBG Karts. Have proof that it is you, and then we'll get that engine sent out hopefully in a week to you. Please be patient. Could be 2 weeks at most, but I don't see that happening. But you never can tell. Oh, the duct tape after all these years
has ripped.
But it's staying. Oh, time's up. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. It's going in the randomizer. And let's see who won the stage 1 kit. Clay Hunname.
Can you screenshot it and send it?
Clay Hunname.
See if you can tag them in the comments.
Clay. Comment here.
Yeah, and then put the @ symbol.
Yeah.
And then type Clay, and it should pop up. CLAY.
Oh. Clay.
Yeah.
Won the stage 1 kit. Okay, please contact us, Clay Hunname. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Clay Hunname.
You'll need more identifying.
Yeah, y'all need to start upping your name game. Clay. He won it right there.
Alright. Email Greg at RBG
Email
Karts.
me at Greg at RBG Karts with proof that it is you. And
I need to write these names down.
So yeah. Okay. So my lovely wife
guy needs to tell us his real name.
Yeah, the NOU guy, tell me your real name so we know what to look for in there. And also Clay, if that's not your real name.
Oh.
Clay what? The Clay name?
Yeah, ask him if it's his real name.
Clay, is that your real name? Because Becca's writing these down. But yeah, someone said he spammed, but I don't know. Did he spam? Maybe he spammed. It was rigged. Bad Hellraiser.
How do you spam?
He might have put it several times. I don't know. That's going to happen. You can't get that out of there. I feel like.
They could have done it too.
Huh?
I said they could have spammed it too.
There was spamming M8 common. Mate common. Good gosh. So everybody now check if he spammed. A lot of people are acting like they are butthurt. And this is what sucks about giving something away. I mean, how did he spam? That's what I'm wondering. So look for Clay. Look for Clay. I mean, it doesn't look like he spammed. I felt like we gave everybody a fair head start. I feel like.
Yeah, because we literally just highlighted every single comment.
Yeah, we highlighted every comment and copied and pasted them. Whatever. That's who won. That's who's getting it. So, some people said their video was a minute behind. Well, if it was a minute behind, it still would line up to.
Yeah, because you said it and then didn't start the timer for another minute.
Up your name game, Tony. You got to up your name game to get in this game, baby.
Who's that?
Tony. Medici.
Oh.
His name's Clayton. I'm never going to see it because they're coming so fast. Bad Hell Racing said Preparation H because people gets butt hurt all the time. Yeah, we thank you fellers for watching. I think Sundays is the best time to do a live stream and to give fake names on our live stream so it pulls people in. But the salt. But we thank you guys for watching.
Like 30 people at once.
Yeah, people got madder and crap at us for. How dare you give something to somebody that isn't me? James Davis is in the house and he said, Greg, you see my comments? I have not. And I don't want to say who James Davis is yet until I know that it is James Davis. I think it is. There's no way I'm going to find James Davis's comments. Rolani rides like a girl, so I'm guessing that is not the James I would think it is. Good night, Nate Kilgore. I wish I was there to tuck you in. Yeah, so I'm glad some people won some stuff. Email us at Greg@RBGCarts. Greg@RBGCarts.
That guy wants to buy your 420.
I will sell you a 420 in a hot minute, baby. I'll sell you the street go-kart 420. She got a billet rod, billet flywheel, got that splatter paint job, the window. I'll sell you that thing. Just holler at me. I got another one. I do got a 420 for sale. I'll hook you up. Just email me at Greg@RBGCarts. I'll put you in a built 420 so fast it'll make your underwear wet. Yeah. We thank you so much for supporting us. Come on here and hanging out. I'm tired. I drank that cup of coffee and I still feel like I can just pass out. It will.
Then I'll be working at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I did that last week. I took it, but that was a nap on top of coffee. That was a bad combo. One day I was tired, so I took me a 2-hour nap on accident. And, well, not on accident, but then I got up and I was like, man, I'm hankering for some Joe. So I got me a cup of coffee, and that was a bad idea. 4 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed.
If you want to buy stickers, email Greg@RBGCarts. We have a couple of each kind left, so maybe 3 sticker packs left. If
people's really interested in buying an engine, I don't have many for sale, but I do have a few 420s I could sell. You'd have to email me at Greg@RBGCarts. Please don't waste my time. If you're really serious and you have some money to spend on a built 420, it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than you can build one yourself for. That's for sure, because we got some builds we need to make some money. So yeah, so email us if you're really interested in an engine. Thank you, everybody, all the super chats. It's been a great, awesome Sunday, that's for sure. You guys have paid for the turbo for the diesel cart, for sure. That was another $160. And the radiator for it's going to be expensive. Just a lot of parts need to be bought for that thing. So
it's going to be cool, though.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the baddest builds we do. So thank you, guys. We love you. We appreciate all your support. We've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. I feel like that's a good... I know Becca's ready for me to be off. She's going to go in there and sit around.
Sleep.
But we'll try to give a 30 series torque converter away soon. We just don't have any to give away. We got 2 in stock right now, and we're about to use both of them. So yeah, again, the 2 people that won, message me or email me, and then if anybody's interested in a 420, we got 2 for sale, fully built. We love you guys, and we'll